So today we'll be flying the Boeing 777 from Atlanta Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport to Istanbul in Turkey. Now this flight will be just about 11 hours or 12, depending on the weather, which it seems pretty clear here in Atlanta currently. But we still have not hit Istanbul, and we don't know what weather could hit us while we are traveling over the ocean. So I'm going to go ahead and continue to just walk towards the cockpit, and once I get in there, I'll talk to you guys then. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start the battery and the external powers, and we'll also turn on the generators, and we will wait for the APU just because we have to wait before we start our engines, which will be soon once these IRSs are aligned in 7 minutes or so, which is what they normally are supposed to be aligned in. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and just wait for those to align, and once they actually do align, we will be able to put in our flight plan data so we can get this plane headed over to Istanbul. And I am praying that this flight will go decently well, because usually 777 doesn't, but I'm gonna go ahead and just put in our altitude of 40,000 feet because that's what SimBrief has us as for some reason. I'm not sure why. It's the first time I've seen that, but so I'm gonna go ahead and talk to you once the IRSs are aligned, and I'll start our APU generator. Alright, so IRS is aligned and the flight plan is inputted, as you can see there. Got flight director on, so I'm just gonna start the APU in a second here, but like you can see, I have the TCAS on, I have everything, and it is inputted. So I'm gonna go ahead and go up to the overhead panel and start the APU generator.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback. Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted. Locking gear. Release parking brakes. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start engine 2, which is different because I usually start engine 1, but we're going to start engine 2 this time. Try to ignore the pushback truck inside of the 777. It's kind of buggy, and I know a fix for it, I just am too lazy to install right now. And we'll go ahead and start engine 1 now. And fuel pumps are already on, so now we'll turn on the fuel control down there.
Set parking brakes. Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
So we're going to go ahead and turn on our taxi light, and we're going to go ahead and start our taxi towards the runway. So, and this taxi won't be that far. The runway is pretty close, actually. It's right there, down there. So, yeah. Also, I didn't tell you guys at the beginning, but usually this flight would be operated by the 787, but I feel like you guys are getting tired of the 787 videos, so I'm just currently using 777 because, I mean, why not? Well, I mean, why, I guess, because it's plain as shit, but so the runway is extremely close. It's literally to our right. It's right there, can't miss it. Passengers out of the right hand or the right side of the plane will see it, while passengers out of the left hand side, well, they're not really getting a view of anything. Maybe a building, like there is one on our left. So yeah. So let me know, guys, if you want to see more 777 content, like the freighter, the LR, the 200ER, the Pratt & Whitney expansions, which I don't really want to buy, but I'll do it for you guys if you guys really want to see that stuff. So yeah, let me know in the comments. I think that will be very fun. So I already have the 200ER and the freighter and the LR. I just don't want to buy the Pratt & Whitney and the RR engine expansion. But yeah, so I'm just going to clear myself for takeoff because there's obviously no planes coming in. FS traffic does, there's the plane lights right there. Can't really see that they're coming in because there's none coming in. So I'm going to go ahead and just clear myself for takeoff because I don't do VATSIM and I don't do the stupid ass Microsoft Flight Sim ATC because it sounds really, really bad. So, yeah. So we're going to go ahead and go toga on our thrust. And parking brake and auto brake is set to RTO. Ground. It was a bit late, but that's just my sensitivity settings to make the 777 fly better. But yeah, so we are off the ground now, which is impressive because 777, like I said, bad gear up. It is a bit late for a gear up, but hell, it's fine. Hopefully you guys don't get that mad at me or too mad at me. So I'm going to continue to fly the plane until I think it is suitable for the autopilot, so yeah. Alright, so we just hit our cruising altitude of 40,000 feet, and hopefully the 777 can maintain this for the next 9 or so hours, because I'm going to let the plane handle itself for the next 9 hours, and I'm just going to hope that it will continue itself at 40,000 feet. If it dives up and down, that'll be kind of annoying, but yeah, so hopefully it'll go fine. But so far so good, because it actually was able to climb, and it was actually able to get to 40,000 feet. So I will talk to you guys when we are probably near our target descent. Alright, so we just hit our, not top of descent, we are very close to our top of descent. So we are somewhere over Italy or Greece currently, because we are not in Turkish airspace yet. We are close up. I'm not sure where we exactly are, but we are somewhere in Europe, and we are somewhere close to Turkey, because we will be starting our initial descent into Turkey, and then we will land in Istanbul. So I'll talk to you guys when we are probably at our top descent. Alright, so we're not at our top descent, but it's literally like right there. So the sun is starting to rise. It's been about an hour since I last talked to you guys. So, and I have descended myself to 27,000 feet. So yeah, as you can see, our flight plan is a bit complicated coming into Turkey. It looks fun, quote unquote, but yeah, so I'm gonna try and keep the 777 flying itself at perfect cruise altitude like this, and then I'll start a descent when we actually hit our top descent. But I'll talk to you guys when we are descending right into Istanbul. Okay, so not right into Istanbul, but Istanbul is probably to our right currently and a few nautical miles out. But basically, we have to, with this flight plan, we have to kind of take a turn. So I have been descending ourselves slowly but surely, as you can see, using the vertical speeds. So I'm probably going to turn on our landing lights, because we are below 10,000 feet now, obviously. So turn that on, and then yeah, so hopefully I can keep the 777 flying, which it has been. It has been flying slightly well. Not the greatest, but for sure it has been able to fly. But yeah, so hopefully the AAU avionics update will break the Captain Sim 777, so they'll be forced to use the avionics update 2, and maybe that'll make it much more fun to fly, but I'm not sure. Alright, so we are on final into Istanbul, and the plane is extremely pitchy right now. I don't know why. I don't know what happened to my sensitivity settings. I'm going to have to readjust them, but we're going to do gear down. As you can see, the plane literally flies like a Cessna 182, like the Cardeno or whatever. I forget what it's called. But, yeah, so I'm just going to go ahead and be quiet for the rest of the landing, and then I'll talk to you guys a bit after. Make sure the speed brakes are armed.
400, 300. Minimum.
So we are coming a little fast, and I have to take a
100,
moment to talk to you guys there.
50, 40,
Though.
30, 20, 10.
Okay, so we landed just before the go-around markers. So, we landed a little fast because I didn't correctly do the speeds in the 777 for when we were landing, so that was my fault. You can blame me on that. But, yeah, so, flight went decently well, but, and like I said earlier in the video, if you want me to fly more 777 content or make more, then let me know in the comments. So, yes, make sure if you enjoyed to like and subscribe. Also join my Discord server if you haven't. Share with your friends if you enjoyed as well. And yeah, see you in the next one. Peace.